Hey guys, what's up? My name is Louisa Paterson and welcome back to Train Like a Ballerina. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a 12-minute ballerina arm workout to strengthen and tone your arms. Now this is a beginner workout. I'm just going to be using 1 kilo weights, but if you want to increase the intensity, increase the weights. Now, like many tutus don't miss floating around the dance world today, doing arm strengthening work can only lead to big arms, and bulking is definitely one of them. Now, I'm not going to lie, during my career as a ballerina, I also thought the same. I thought that doing arm strengthening work can only lead to me having giant Arnold Schwarzenegger arms. But how wrong was I? Doing arm strengthening work can only lead to having beautifully toned arms and can help you in so many ways. From every lift you execute, to every single roll on the floor, to every time you're working with a partner. Arm strength benefits also include proper scapular stability and shoulder mechanics, which play a huge role in injury prevention for dancers. Now, if you're not a dancer, don't you worry. Today, the 12-minute workout is beginner and for everyone who's looking to attain the lean, strong arms of a ballerina. So if you're ready to train like a ballerina, let's get strong!
Starting off our arm, shoulder and back workout with some simple arms. Holding our weights going through the ballet arm positions 2nd to 3rd. Now your legs don't need to be super duper turned out at all. Having your toes just slightly turned out is also okay. Keeping the same movement with the arms and adding a plie in 2nd, thinking of really stretching your supporting leg with each leg extension and taking a nice big reach to the side to get some side action in too. Going into a plie now with arms from 4th to 4th, thinking of the movement starting with the back muscles and not the arms. And I like to think of a fishing line through my head attached to the ceiling, so I'm pulling up through my entire body the whole time. Same feeling going into releves. Pulling in your core and squeezing your butt cheeks together can help keep your balance. Even if you come with your heels just slightly off the floor, it's okay. On now to a shoulder press on one leg. Now this is a rather tricky exercise, as you can probably see. I'm wobbling everywhere. But remember, these exercises, although they're activating the whole body, we're focusing mainly on the arms. So if one leg is a bit too tricky, start on both, but focus on the control and strength in the arms and back. Time now for some tricep action, keeping your body at an angle so that if I trickle water down your back, it will go ever so nicely directly down. Your front leg is turned out and bent, but only turned out enough so your front knee is over your toes. Now, if the turnout is a bit hard for you, especially for beginners, you can also do this exercise turned in. The trick to really feeling this exercise is keeping your elbows into the body and only moving your lower arms back. Although this is a very small movement, trust me, you will feel this after a while. to a double arm bicep curl with a plie in lunge. Again, supporting knee right over your toes and only turn out your legs as much as you can. On the bicep curl up, we are stretching our front supporting knee, and on the arm extension, bending. Left side now, keeping a really steady pace and a little reminder that the elbows stay into the body. Time for a ballerina shoulder fly. Now this little baby is one of my absolute favorite exercises to strengthen your shoulders. Now dancers rarely realize the importance of strong shoulders, and little do we know how important strong shoulders really are. Keeping the back at an angle, your entire core pulled in, knees slightly bent over your toes, and lifting your arms up to shoulder height and back down in front of you. You can see from the front view how the arms don't come past shoulder height and how the elbows remain slightly bent the whole time. This swan arm exercise works your entire back, shoulders, and arms, and really leaves your arms feeling lean, strong, and beautiful. Start the movement from your back. Now, the movement really starts with your elbows, but the feeling of your back starting the movement creates an even more elegant swan movement and works your muscles just that much more. Arms nearly touch at the top, bringing the arms down, feeling like you're pushing through water. And as your arms come down, your entire body feels like it's lifting up. Now this exercise is predominantly for shoulder and scapular retraction and is such a great exercise for absolutely everyone. Now, majority of people, including so many dancers, actually have rounded shoulders. Rounded shoulders is a leading cause of postural problems and can lead to far worse injuries. With posture being such an important part of life, try and incorporate this exercise into your daily routine. Incorporating plies and releves if you can. Again, only lifting your heels slightly off the floor to start with. Onto our backs now and onto our mats. Now this can be done in turnout position or not at all. For non-dancers or beginners, you can simply place your legs in tabletop position with your feet resting on the floor. The turned out legs are just giving you a nice stretch while working your arms, but we want the focus to be on the arms. So if the turned out position is hurting in any way, please turn your legs in. Keeping the arms slightly bent the entire time, going through ballet second position to first. lying on your back and placing your legs in an elevated tabletop position. The beginner version of this is keeping the feet flat on the floor and only using one weight, not both. Keeping the arms bent the entire time and just dipping your weight or weights to touch the floor above your head. This exercise is for the triceps, that sexy muscle on the back of your arms. And if you're not feeling this after a minute, you might want to think of taking a heavier weight the next time you do this workout. And if your legs are up in tabletop, you're also engaging your core, thinking of pressing your spine down on the mat and trying to hold your legs at a 90-degree angle. On to the final exercise for this Train Like a Ballerina workout. Another beautiful swan arms exercise, this time on your stomach. Bringing your arms from your side to above your head. For the beginner option, you can do this exercise without weights and keeping your torso on the floor. This will work the arms and back still really well. For more advanced, keep your weights and lift your upper body slightly off the floor, thinking again of the movement starting from your back, through the elbows and to the end of your arms. I hope your arms, back and shoulders are burning as much as mine are. If they're not, then next time use slightly heavier weights, and if it was too much for you today, no worries, I'll be releasing a beginner lean ballerina arms video really soon. Thanks for joining me for my workout today, and thank you for training like a ballerina.